Hi.
So what do you do?
I'm a pediatrician.
So tell us, how did you get your first job?
Well, my first job wasn't as a doctor. And actually, I was working for a law firm out of college. Hi,
Oh, wow.
Hi. Yep. And you know what I did is I sent out my CVs, and then I got my calls. And what really helped me, I think, when it came down to it, is the word processing. And so I had done very well in my secondary school, practicing my word processing and my typing skills.
Oh, wow.
And so then when it came down to it, the way that I got my first job is I was the fastest typist. And so I think that that's where in this day, in this day and age, this was quite some time ago, but in this day of age, I mean, we just have to think about exactly, but having those basic skills, whether it's Microsoft, Excel, really be on top of those things. That's what it came down to, because it was very competitive. It was a great job, but really, and all these other things that really got me in the door wasn't what got me the job. What got me the job was something I had learned in secondary school that I hadn't learned in university. I had learned in secondary school, and I was very good at it, and they wanted me to be a fast typist. And so, and of course, I'm
Today
a lovely, friendly person.
Yeah, you are.
Thank
you are. I'll give you that. She's the most friendly person I've ever come
God
across.
Bless you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Sure. So hi, what's your name?
My name is Anita Solomon.
Okay, Anita, what do you do?
I head the SDI lending unit at Development Bank Ghana.
Oh, that's a big position. Okay, so tell us, how did you get your first job?
So I got my first job in 2001.
Wow.
I had relocated to England and I was looking for a job. And I had to do a test.
Like an aptitude test?
It wasn't an attitude test. It was more of like, can you use Excel? Can you use all the Microsoft Suite applications? So I did a little test. I saw the job advert through an agency. Those days you had to go through an agency. I'm talking 2001. So I did a test and I passed. And I actually got the first job in an investment bank in the UK, working in the back office as an analyst. So
And you were straight from Ghana?
I was straight from Ghana.
With your qualifications
with
from
my
Ghana?
qualification. The thing that helped me was because I was able to use the Microsoft Suite. That's another thing. You always have to prepare. You always have to be ready. That is something that I learned whilst I was in university, on my own. I learned how to use Microsoft. That is when computers were being introduced. So I took a course in how to use Excel, how to use MS Word, how to use Access.
Which is so relevant today.
Very relevant. You have to, now you've moved on to other things like data analytics and AI and all that, but you always have to make yourself relevant. It's not just about the degrees and the qualification. Look outside and think of what are the skills that makes you employable and learn it on your own. This was not part of my university. I learned it on my own, and that actually made me get a job right from Ghana to work in an investment bank in the UK. When they go to the UK, they have to do menial jobs like working in a shop, cleaning. But my first job
was actually corporate.
Yes, it was.
Interesting. So what do you have to say to graduates of today or students in their final year, those who have completed NSS and are still home?
It's just lifelong learning. Learning does not stop when you finish university. In fact, learning starts when you finish, you graduate. And it's also the skills that makes you employable. You have to make sure that you're always ahead. There's so many people looking for jobs. So if you're a recruiter, if I'm a recruiter, I always look out for what is unique about this other person. The extracurricular things you do, volunteering, your
It's good you're saying that. They keep saying they will not work for free.
Internships, just all those extracurricular things. And then the skills that you need, what's hot on the market now. Like I said, I've mentioned a few. Analytics, AI, all these data science. Just have an idea. Have an idea. And always try and seek information. You have to be hungry for knowledge.